Hello and welcome back to this new video. This is certainly an exciting one because this is the newest frigate newest frigate addition to the game. This is the new Venture Consortium issue, and this is really exciting because it's been quite some time that we had a new frigate, and I was really disappointed when I figured out that this year for the AT ships are a destroyer and a battlecruiser because there was no new frigate with that. So I was even more happy when I saw, okay, we're getting a Venture Navy issue and that ship is a beast, because already when I was in EVE Amsterdam I could take a look at this ship, and in the 5 minutes I had at the PC there with Thunderdome access, I could look at the ship and I already cooked up a fit that worked really well, and this ship is just so much fun to fly. It's definitely my new favorite Navy frigate, and yeah, so let me get into the fit. Here we go. What makes this ship very special is that it has, besides the normal Venture bonuses that you would expect, you have this 10% bonus to shield booster amount per many frigate skill level. So that's in the end a 50% bonus to shield boosters, which is really strong, because on all the normal shield booster bonus ships it's 7.5%. So this 10% bonus is really something extraordinary, and it makes this ship very powerful. I of course tried with blasters to increase the pretty low DPS to at least something over 130, and it's actually quite decent. If you heat, you get like 144. That's not bad. It has great cap, which makes it cap stable on nude if you don't overheat, but even if you overheat, you're not gonna fight for 4 minutes with heat on. So it's crazy that it can have the nude cap stable, which is just possible on the Condor and the Slasher fits that I use. From all the fits that I know right now to be cap stable with a nude without cap booster, so that's really great. Then we have, of course, a Scram, a medium and shield booster, because that makes the most sense, which gives it a crazy 37 HP a second. Web, Afterburner, damage control in the only low slot. I was thinking maybe a max stab, but I like to have a bit more buffer. And then of course, GM rigs and kinetic rig, because kinetic is actually the most common damage type in all of EVE. Autocannons, most missiles, and blasters all deal kinetic damage, so I prefer kinetic rig over thermal rig in this particular situation. Maybe a solidifier would be worth it, but yeah, I like the kinetic rig. Then for drones, it has a really good drone bay, 2 acolytes, 2 warriors, and 4 hobgoblins. Hobgoblins are usually the ones you want to use, but if you... well, it's also the drones in the game that are the easiest to defang, so it's good to have 4 of those, and then 2 acolytes for shield ships and 2 warriors for kiters or ships with a big explosive hull. So yeah, that's pretty much the fit. The price is quite high, but I don't want to go cheap on it, because even just a frigate costs 40 million, so 18 million for a 40 mil ship is, in my opinion, not overpriced for the fit. And yeah, of course, in my cargo hold I have antimatter, void, null, and cap boosters for the Ansel, which is actually funny because what happened the most was that I ran out of cap boosters, because I didn't lose that many Ventures getting the fights, because that's another nice thing about this ship. It has the Ventures plus 2 ship warp core strength, which is really good in the current state that the Warzone is in, because so many people try to block you. It's great to be able to just say, nope, you're not getting me today. If you want to block me, I'm just gonna warp off. So that was really enjoyable. And yeah, I got lots of nice fights with this, so I'd say I jumped into the fights in a second. Just one last thing, really quickly. The giveaway is running again with more partner skins, and this month, I got the very special skins, because the scope syndication skins are returning at least for this month, because I got the Astro scope syndication, 10 of those, and 10 of the Venture scope syndication, which is actually super new. You can see them here on screen. So leave your in-game name in a comment if you want a chance at one of these skins. They look really nice, and they're definitely my favorite skins, besides the Arkham Horizon skin. So yeah, make sure you do that. And now the wheel spin for the next video and some fights. So enjoy. See you in a bit. Alright, let's jump right into the first fight. This fight was actually the very first fight after the patch, well, in my opinion it's a patch, that there are rats in Fashion Warfare sites that can scram people in the normal sites, not only in the Garista sites. This was the very first kill I got thanks to that, because this farmer has run away so many times from me. I was really happy to be able to now finally be able to do something against him, because he just couldn't warp off because he was tackled by the NPC. Yeah, so at first I just got close to him, shot a few volleys, but then when he started shooting back, I switched to range, kept shooting him with null, but I'm keeping him at range at 5,500 meters, which is still within the comfortable range of my T2 nude. So as you can see, I'm still neutralizing almost a full amount. So over time I will definitely get him out of cap, and at this range he cannot really hit me. I was ready to switch to a close orbit if he would switch to null, and here I thought he had done that. He actually just got 2 lucky shots in with Void, but at this point it doesn't really matter anymore, because now you can see he's completely new to that, he can't even web me anymore. So this is a 1 fight now, and I take him down. So yeah, I tried to grab the pot, couldn't quite get it, but yeah, there's the kill man. Yeah, only Void and inertial stabilizer in the low slot. That's just a typical farmer that is never gonna fight. So I was really happy I got that kill, thanks to the NPCs. So yeah, good job CCP, really like that change. And I have this next fight where I'm starting in on the Cormorant. I immediately go for tackle and orbit 500. They don't know what to expect, but the Cormorant has so many range bonuses that usually keeping him at range is not working against the Cormorant, so I would just hope for an orbit 500 and hopefully nuke him out in time. But as you can see now, he is using railguns, which is kind of hilarious because he was sitting at 0 on the beacon. But that is basically just great for me, because now I can take him down rather quickly. And yeah, he doesn't have a lot of tank, it's like one of those sniper Cormorants. Not sure why he was close to the beacon, but don't really care because it allowed me to take him down quickly. Didn't even have to heat that much and didn't have to rep 1 single time, so now I can just grab the loot and get out of there. And the getting out part is actually really important here, because as you can see now I'm just looking at the kill mail and GF and local and blah blah blah, and now there's already South Fleet issue Stabber Fleet on D-scan. They got a bit salty afterwards trying to catch me, but yeah, that's they didn't get me, so yeah. Next fight, I'm starting on Exequror Navy issue. I was fighting a Garmer earlier with my Comet and I caught him. That's a fight for another video. But then this Exec Navy landed and I already had a chance to look at him and he shot me a bit, and I noticed that he hit me very well. So I had to warp off, rep, reload my sheet booster, and then I thought I'd try again, go back in, because I knew I could get the kill if I would fly correctly. There you can see he's hitting me so hard immediately again. This is because he is actually using T1 blasters, and T1 blasters have a lot better tracking than than T2 blasters, sorry. The meta modules have better tracking than T1 and T2 modules, especially when you load the antimatter ammo, which is the best ammo he can use in this case. So he really got a few really good hits in there with the blasters, and that almost made me panic warp again, but this time I thought, nope, I'm gonna stick this out, I want to try if I can actually take him down. So I stayed there, and now I'm just shooting his drones. Luckily he's using warriors, which is the second worst resist he can shoot at me, so they don't do a lot of damage, and at the moment he's missing with the blasters since I finally got into that close orbit. During this time I should have been using my nude, to be honest, but I wasn't sure if he had a nude, so I didn't want to waste any cap. But yeah, I also heated my afterburner for a bit too long. Should have turned the heat off earlier, like this I almost burned him, that would have been fatal. But yeah, now I also start needing him, and I take down the final 2 drones. I'm struggling to hit a bit here with my blasters, but luckily I have drones as well, and drones on drones is the best way to defang quickly. So yeah, now I'm just down to the last drone. I didn't want to take the web off him, because if I allow him to get in range a bit from me, he might start tracking better, and that is not the best thing that could happen to me. So now I just keep focusing on taking down that last drone. Luckily the Exec Navy only has drone bay for 5 small drones, so I'm rather fine here now, and now I can switch to Void and start shooting the Exec Navy. But he did quite a good job here. He only realized now, he should have done this earlier, but now he realized that he should recall his drone and put it out again, let it shoot 1 time and recall it, all that stuff. But for one, I'm quite used to defanging, so I was quick with the locking the drone. There, he got a shot in again, by the way. That was super close, he almost drew me there. But yeah, I finally managed to take down the drone. I even switched my web off him for a second to just make sure that I would get that drone kill, because the drone is basically the only danger that is left from him, since he doesn't seem to have a nude. And yeah, with my last Ancil charge, I got the last drone down, so now I'm on reload for my last Ancil charges, which is also funny because I forgot to restock, so I only have 7 charges in the Ancil, even if I managed to get the reload off. But yeah, now I can just hope that he doesn't get some lucky twice in a row wrecking shot in or something, which definitely could happen. It has happened to me before. I lost a Heron like that to a Kikimora. Also a fight for another video that I'm gonna make a joke video where I have all those funny loss myths. I'm gonna include that there. But yeah, now just keep shooting into him. The nice thing about the Venture Navy is that it only has 2 guns, so you can see here that I'm overheating for a really long time, and I'm not taking that much heat damage on the blasters. I'm just really slowly building up heat, and I can really heat for a long time. It's like on the Vetmark or the Kikimora, where you only have 1 gun. You can really use a lot of the heat, and I'd say like you can almost heat 2 minutes in a row just to secure a kill. And I was a bit nervous here at this point that he would call a militia chat or in local for help. And I could always warp off, but it would be a shame to lose the kill, you know? I'm just slowly grinding through his armor. I hope that he is actually armor tank fit and not some hull tank fit, because that would be a pain to then just sit here for ages. But for now I'm just enjoying the nice hellfire animation on both the ships, because now you can see there's actually some fire spreading on the Exec Navy as well as it hits hull, and he is indeed not hull tank fit. As you can see, the hull is dropping even quicker than the armor. So now I can just make some nice cinematic shots. My Ansel is reloaded, he doesn't have drones left. I'm pretty confident that I could heat and take him down before his drones would arrive. So I'm chilling now, and I can just take him down and be happy. So I'm just messing around here a bit. I actually recall my warriors and launch hobgoblins, because once he's hitting hull, all the resistances are the same, so I can use the drones that deal the most damage, which are hobgoblins, and it doesn't matter anymore to have explosive damage on the warriors. And yeah, I also completely neutered him out by now. As you can see, I'm neutralizing not a lot anymore, so he's completely neutered out, even though I only have a small neut on him. That's just the power of time. And I was just fiddling around here a bit, trying to look at my ship, but the camera now zooms back to my ship anyway, because he exploded, and now I get a nice shot of the explosion. I really like how the Venture Navy looks. I think it's a very nice looking ship, even without a skin yet. So yeah, I take him down, Jeff and local, and I grab his pod. I later talk to him, and I give him some advice that he should fit a nude, either a small or a medium nude would help really. And yeah, there's his fit. There you can also see again why he could be so well. He had a tracking computer with tracking speed script and antimatter on modal particle accelerators, which are the best meta blasters. So yeah, that's why he hurt so much. But I managed to take him down, so that was a great kill. And yeah, next fight, I'm starting on a Punisher. I saw that this person had 2 more friends in local, and I think they are his alts. So I was wondering if he would get reinforcements, but yeah, I'm just getting into a close, tight orbit, expecting to have to grind through 60k EHP, which is normal for most plated Punishers. But he was some active tank laser fit. I'm not sure what he was exactly like. I forgot to check the fit afterwards. But yeah, he was really melting quickly, and I think the nude did a lot here as well, because with a few shots he went down and his friends didn't arrive. So yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, okay, full DPS. I think he actually meant to warp off when I came in, but he didn't, so yeah. And yeah, next fight. This is Slash sliding in on me. I fought this pilot before, and he was in an Executioner, and he was kite fit, and I had to slide in on him because he wouldn't slide into me. And then I said to him after the fight, if you dare to slide in on me, I'm gonna fight you again. And yeah, he actually did, but this time in a brawl fit, of course. Tracking Disruptor Slasher, which is quite evil, but I predicted this, and I had antimatter preloaded, so I was hitting him quite well. He only missed quite a few. Well, he only missed. What am I saying? Sorry, I'm tired. I only missed 2 or 3 shots during the whole fight, and most of the time I could hit well with my antimatter. And now that I realize that he is gonna die here because of the new power, I could just approach and put the last DPS on him, and I took him down. So yeah, GF mate, and respect for sliding in on me after that. And yeah, just grab the loot, and there's the kill man. just a typical slasher that is nice to fight Catalyst Navies. Next fight, this is a Hookbill. I talked to him in local, and he agreed to a 1v1, and he also agreed to slide in on me, which is funny because he was in a kite fit, and he actually told me that in local, which is funny. And luckily, just the day before, I was roaming around and I saw Serpent Power, the streamer, and we are friends, so I asked him, hey, do you want to do a test? And I tested how fast this Venture Navy can lock. I actually forgot to mention that in the intro, but it has a really good natural sensor strength of 1000. So it's really good at catching kiters, and I did some kite catching training with Serpent Power, which was really fun, because it has been a long time since I did that, and it was good to get some training in again, and I think he was also enjoying it to try a bit. He was flying his slicer, so I got some training there. So I was confident on taking this Hookbill, and I was trying to avoid his big volleys by orbiting, but that hurt my damage more than it hurt his damage, so now I just approach and I overheat my damage. The thing is, with missiles, if you stop moving, they will hit a lot harder, because you won't fly out of their explosion radius, but I still had a lot of charges left, and I thought, yeah, when I just approach, I should be able to take him down, and I did. So yeah, GF, and once again, respect for sliding in, and yeah, great fight. Let me just grab the loot and show you the kill mail. Come on, there we go. Yeah, standard Kite Hookbill with Tracking Disruptor and a Cap Battery, and now some stream fights. There's the Rifter. Yeah, let's do it. Fly drones. Read that shit. Go! Have some fun. Oh, wait, why am I flying away from the beacon? Still the beacon, guys. Dude. There he is. Wait, he's kite fit? What the hell? Okay, thank you. I'll take a free kill. He says, well, the Rifter gets out of his range. Yikes. Wait, he's so weakly tanked. Okay. Might actually be fine. It's well, but I just have to keep approaching. I want to get close. Okay, he's not out. Should lose web. Yeah, he's out of web. Perfect. Nice. Nice one. Okay, stop hitting that. Nice. Yeah, man. There was dual web, I think. No, wait, that couldn't have been double web. Then he must have had an overclocker or something. Okay, nano. Single nano only though. Okay, and 2 T2 rigs. It actually slides in. That's surprising to me. Getting to that orbit. Don't attack. It's not even shooting back. Oh, he's shooting my drones. That's funny. Why would you shoot my drones? More drones, that's a good game. There we go. Now attack. Just need to neuter med and then I'm fine. Yeah, he's into that. Okay, perfect. Now I can just skip at range 500. Spectral sliding, I have to say it. Ballsy move. Okay, let's grab him. Grab the loot and maybe grab the vault. There he is. Let's hope he's not one of those runners. Nope, he wants to fight. Just want to get close. Let's go. Haven't won yet. Yeah. There you see, some of his blasters are missing. Nice. Oh, he's a good pilot. He's tanking on buffer now. Because he knows that if I... Okay, he's neutered. Do what I said. Get it. And he's dead. Nice. Nice kill to finish the evening, to be honest. One ship start hitting, please. Give it range 500. Can you do it now? Yeah, thank you. There we go. Gonna try to catch the pod, maybe. God. How tanky is he? I think he has to do rigs or something. And I grabbed the pod. What? Okay, I didn't grab the pod apparently. Whatever, grab the rigs. And there's the Tremor. Oh, he actually only has 1 rigs. Okay, that thing has just lower DPS than what I expected. But he did have antimatter loaded, so yeah, respect, dude. Good stuff. Alright, and back to normal fights. Of course, that was just the highlights. I had lots more fights, but to be honest, the video is already long as it is, so yeah. Here I'm starting in on the Merlin, and there's a Kestrel appearing outside, so I was getting a bit nervous here. I initially orbited him at range, just inside nuke range, and shot him with null. And yeah, but then when I saw that he was shooting back with T1 blasters, I just approached because then I wanted to brawl him down with Void as quickly as possible, in case the Kestrel would slide in. I would hopefully kill the Merlin quickly and be able to do something against the Kestrel, or maybe run from the Kestrel. So yeah, now I just go close, keep at range 500, start blasting him with everything I have, and hope that I can out-tank him. Saw that he was repping quite strongly, so he probably has a medium answer shield booster just like me, but mine has a 50% bonus, so usually I should have the upper edge here. And the Kestrel left anyway. He didn't interrupt the 1v1, so yeah, thank you, dude. But yeah, I'm pretty fine here. He's hitting me hard, but I'm hitting him harder, and I have the nuke. Now he's nuked out, he can't shoot me anymore. So now it's just, does he have tank left? And the answer to that is nope, because he melts and he dies. So yeah, Merlin down. Jeff, dude, thanks for the fight. I talked a bit to the pilot, again, gave him some advice, gave him a bit of it, and the next time we meet I won't have it so easy. And yeah, next fight against an Incursus this time. I decided to just go for some putting range at the beginning, shoot him with antimatter while he is hopefully on Void, so I should get better hits in, plus I have the knitting advantage. Oh no, wait, I was on Void. That was stupid. Yeah, I switched to null now, hopefully play the range game a bit. I was either expecting Cap Booster and double armor rapper only scram, then I would have gone for Orbit 500, see if I could nuke him and with full DPS outbrawl him, but that didn't work. Sorry, I'm tired, I'm not saying the correct things. I hoped that I could nuke that pilot out if he had been double armor rep and cap booster, that like nuke him quicker than he could cycle his cap booster, but like this, he was just standard web scram, single rapper, no cap booster fit, so I could just pretty easily take him down. I did force him to switch ammo twice there. He first switched to null ammo, and then he had to switch back to Void. I also had to switch ammo twice, but I still had the advantage of the nuke, so in the end I took him down, and yeah, I could grab the loot, grab the pot, and yeah, that was a great fight. The other fit I expected was something double web, which is the best on the Incursus in my opinion, but yeah, here's the fit. He did have an overdrive, but I could manage to range control him at the beginning, so yeah, that is what gave me the upper hand. And yeah, that's all the fights I have with the Venture. It was definitely very, very, very fun to fly. At the end I got like 3 kill marks on one Venture and 4 on the other. I lost like 2 or 3, most of them to gate cams, but yeah, definitely a very fun ship to fly, and I definitely suggest to check it out. It's not like one of the strongest Navy frigates, it's not like the Comet or the Hookbill or even the Firehead, it's really strong at the moment, but it's still very fun ship to fly, and many people engage it because they see something new and shiny, and they see something they don't expect. So in a contrary to the Cheetah, where people were suspect and like, what is he doing there? I'm gonna run just to be cautious. With Avenger Navy, I had more the feeling that they wanted to fight because they wanted to see if they could kill it. So I really had a very good time flying this ship, and it will definitely stay on my list of ships that I will fly again. Not like some other ships looking at you, Cheetah, again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna call it here. I hope you had fun watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, remember to put your name in the comment for a chance to win one of the scope syndication skins I talked about in the intro. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have fun. Bye bye.